Corey James at Bayou Advanced Weapon Systems, and today I'm just going to talk a little bit about 338 Lapua Magnum and larger. Here at Bayou Advanced Weapon Systems, we build very large calibers. We can build down to 6.5 millimeter, and we do, and we love those calibers. But our specialty is long range and extreme long range in 300, 308 caliber Magnums or 338 calibers, even 378. We build all the way up to the 378 enabler for extreme long range shooting. And we are one of the premier builders. We've been building since 1996. But this is a video I've wanted to do for a long time because we have a lot of new shooters that get into extreme long range or just long range, and they buy a nice 338, such as you see here. This is a 338 Lapua Magnum in a Savage 110 FCP configuration, meaning it has the straight comb HS precision stock. This particular model, I got rid of the Accu-Trigger and put a nice Timney at 1.25 pounds. Put a Night Force steel ring on with Night Force rings. I put Night Force bubble level and Night Force angular indicator. And as you can see, the scope is not exotic. It's a Viper PST 5-20 by 50. This scope will definitely handle the recoil of the 338 with confidence. You can be assured this is plenty scope for a 338 Lapua, and it'll handle the recoil and then some. So the reason for this video, when people see these videos or my posts about a 338, they go, come on man, why don't you add a better scope? Okay, well, let me put it into perspective for you. We do use better scopes. We use scopes that cost upwards of $11,000 with some of our custom builds. Okay, the average, I would say, is about $3,800, and that would be the Schmidt-Bender Police Tactical Class, PM2, or the Kales Optics, even Zeiss. And those are going to run you well into the $3,000, $3,800 realm. Okay, so yes, we use exotic scopes. This particular build in 338 Lapua is using the factory 338 Lapua Magnum. Very little modifications. As you saw, I got rid of the Accu-Trigger, put a nice 1.25 pound Timney. I did put on premium base, 20 MOA steel Night Force base. Did a lot of action work to it. I actually took this factory barrel off, which is a 26-inch heavy fluted with a nice 3-port brake from Savage. The rifle as it stands, you can find these on the web for about $1,300 to about $1,500 out the door. So the rifle's not expensive, okay? So a lot of people, when I do top this with a $3,200 optic or $3,800 optic, then they complain, why are you using such an expensive optic when the rifle's half that price? Well, shoot what you can afford, right? And now I'm going to talk about ammo, and this will piss a lot of people off. But here's the reality. When you own something like a 338 Lapua, you don't whine about the price of ammunition. Now, this is a cold, hard fact, okay? And I'm going to use factored 10 so you get an idea of how much it costs to feed a 338 Lapua. If you're not a hand loader, you can expect to spend about $5,000 for 1,000 rounds of Lapua. Now, let me put that in perspective, okay? A box of 20 338 Lapua averages about $80 a box, but when you want the premium good stuff for shooting long range, you're going to be into the 250, 285 ELDX, and 300 grainers, upwards of 99 bucks a box. So let's say $100, okay? Tax out the door. 100 rounds of 338 Lapua will easily cost you $585. 500 rounds will cost you $2,000. $925. Adds up quick, doesn't it? Now here's another perspective. 1,000 rounds. I blow through 1,000 rounds of AK ammunition in a day. 1,000 rounds of .338 Lapua will cost you $5,850. So before you dive into the .338 Lapua and think it's the latest and greatest thing, you're right, it is. .338 Lapua is a wonderful cartridge, as is the .338 Lapua Improved, AI, Ackley Improved, or the 300 Norma, or the .338 Norma. We also build the .338 Edge. We build the .338 Remington Ultra on custom actions, Remington 700 actions, and Savage actions, okay? So the cost of ownership is what I'm talking about here. When you buy a Lapua, regardless of manufacturer, it will easily, in its lifetime of just 1,000 rounds, will cost you $5,000 minimum. Okay, so get ready for that expense. If you're not, and you're not sponsored, and get into professional ELR or long range, then, you know, it's going to cost you a pretty penny. So I hope you have a good job, okay? But we are here to build things also within your budget, and we can definitely help there. I have built many .338 Remington Ultramags for a lot of folks. And, you know, they spend just a few $100s here and there every year to sight in, go to the range a couple times, and go out and do a wonderful elk hunt with their .338 monster that we build. But when you're shooting the Lapua class and you're getting into it, a weekend warrior, as I call it, for F class or long range, or joining a 1,000-yard plus range, it's going to cost you. ELR is not cheap. It's going to average anywhere between $8,000 and $12,000 a year at the bottom end when you get into extreme long range. Now, certification and such will probably cost you about $2,500 by the time it's said and done. Range fees, range membership, ammunition, gear that you need, minus the rifle and optics. But we're here to help. This video was intended to be and shoot to the reality of the total cost of ownership of a large Magnum like this. So don't get into these huge Magnums and expect that ammo is going to be cheap, or that you're going to find cheap ammo on various websites out there. If you get into cheap ammo, why are you buying a Lapua to begin with, okay? Lapuas love running with heavy bullets of 285 to 300 grain plus bullets. And they're not intended to shoot the 200s, the 225s, or 250s with any degree of accuracy. So if you have any doubts about your getting into long range or extreme long range, give us a call. We're here to help. We're not here to badger or belittle or anything. We are a gunsmith that have been in business since 1996. We're here to help you understand total cost of ownership and how you can get into long range and extreme long range and do it, you know, with a modest budget. There's a lot of calibers out there, 6.5 millimeters, 308, and a lot of in-betweens that we can get you into that won't cost you anywhere near the .338 Lapua. So give us a call, 833-246-3473, or 833-AIM-FIRE. You can also call my cell phone 24/7. If I'm not available, I will respond to a voicemail. If you leave a voicemail, I will call back, and we will call back. You can call me 24/7 at area code 731-607-6527. And again, we're here to help. Okay, we're here to help you build the rifle of your dreams, help you maybe do a little do-it-yourself. We do that, which I know a lot of gunsmiths don't. They kind of shun the do-it-yourselfer, but you know, we encourage that. We're here to help, and just know that there's a lot more to building a rifle than bolting pieces, parts, and components together. There really is, and we're here to help you. Whether we do the build outright 100% for you, or we help you and guide you in various parts, maybe just turn a barrel for you, provide a stock, do some inletting, or make recommendations and suggestions. We're here to help. Look us up on the web, BayouAdvancedWeaponSystems.com. CBJ Precision Engineered Rifles, our signature series builds. And you can now go to simply area318.com. That's area318.com, and that'll get you to all of our websites. I appreciate you dropping by, and we'll catch you all later. And have a wonderful rest of your week and weekend.